is something we do in Africa. When tension rises, someone always says, "Don't worry, there is no cause for alarm." But the truth is, if there really was nothing to worry about, you wouldn't need to tell us that. Over the past week, we saw videos from Ghana, crowds chanting, "Nigerians must go." Was it everybody in Ghana? No. Was it an official policy? No. But did it shake people? Yes. It wasn't just about the chants. It was that those chants reminded us of the days of Ghana must go, South Africa attacks, Libya detentions, and name it. Moments where Nigerians abroad felt abandoned. Moments where our government said too little, too late. But this time, something different happened. Nigeria sent a delegation. Bianca Ojukwu stood in Accra, calm, composed, and said, "There is no cause for alarm." And right beside her, Ghana's foreign minister echoed the same tone. He said there is no plan to deport Nigerians. He called for peace. He reminded us that we are friends. And you know what? That press conference, that one briefing, two voices, one tone may have stopped something bigger from sparking. So I've heard people say, but nothing happened. That's exactly the point. Nothing happened because something was done. Because two governments didn't wait to react. They responded early, quietly, and diplomatically. Especially Nigeria. For once, we didn't leave our people hanging. For once, our government showed up. And that shift deserves to be noticed. Let me speak directly to our Ghanaian brothers and sisters. This is not the time to let a few voices create distance between us. Nigeria and Ghana are more than neighbors. We are like siblings who argue, tease, and still show up for each other. Our music plays across both borders. Our businesses feed each other. If any must go, then it should be poverty, not people. But to be fair, yes, there are concerns. No one is saying every Nigerian is perfect. No one is saying Ghana doesn't have the right to enforce its laws. What we are saying, let's separate real issues from social media noise. Let's correct each other, but let's not cancel each other. So to everyone who asks, was this a real issue? My answer is simple. Yes, but it was handled well. Because presence matters, because reassurance matters, and leadership that shows up before it's too late. That's the leadership we need more of. We are not rivals, we are family. It is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.
Nigerian minister visits Ghana to respond to the Nigeria Must Go protests. Well, once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where or when you are watching from. And breaking news, Nigerian minister visits Ghana just to respond to the Nigeria Must Go protests. Well, a group of Ghanaians over the weekend has staged a massive protest accusing Nigerians living in Ghana of prostitution and ritual killings. Following the protest in Ghana demanding the deportation of Nigerians, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Odumego Ojukwu, has visited the country to de-escalate the situation. During a joint press briefing in Ghana on Wednesday, the minister called for peace, noting that relevant authorities in both Nigeria and Ghana are addressing the issue. A group of Ghanaians over the weekend has staged massive protests accusing Nigerians living in Ghana of prostitution and ritual killings. And in a viral video clip of the protest, a large crowd of protesters was seen holding placards with messages such as "Nigeria must go," "Armed robbery and violent attacks must stop," "Our health is at risk due to mass prostitution," "Who protects the rights and freedom of Ghanaians?" "Nigerians are kidnapping and using people for ritual," and "Our children are going missing because of the Igbos," among others. According to Mrs. Odumego Ojukwu, the viral video caused anxiety, necessitating her visit to the country for a first-hand assessment of the situation. She, however, noted that, contrary to the impression created online, there was no visible signs of unrest such as street protests or public demonstration calling for the deportation of Nigerians. She said, "Since I arrived, I haven't seen people burning tires in the street or carrying placards anywhere calling for Nigerians to be deported. This shows that the Ghanaian government and the president have stepped up to the situation. I would say there is no cause for alarm. They are handling the situation effectively, and we will continue engaging stakeholders," she said. Well, she also explained that the Nigerian delegation had met with some of the individuals involved in the protest as part of effort to de-escalate tensions. Similarly, Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Abakwa noted that the ministry is working on the concerns raised by the protesters and has begun engaging with leaders of the Nigerian community. The Ghanaian government will ensure that everyone in the country, citizens and non-citizens, is protected, he said. Well, that was all that was said here concerning this update on this newsletter this morning. It's about this whole Ghana and Nigeria protest saga. We all know what happened over the weekend, and these Ghanaians saying that Nigerians are the cause of all the major problems in their country. Well, not just Miss Udumegojuku have said. A lot of people have said a lot of things concerning this whole problem. A lot of people have said a lot of things concerning this. A lot of people are blaming Ghanaians, saying that Ghanaians are too childish. That why would they just carry all their problem and put it on Nigeria just because of what one man caused in Ghana? I mean, you can't blame the whole of Nigeria just because of what one person did. It's not right. It's not just. Well, at this point in time, the Nigerian government and the Ghanaian government are trying their best to de-escalate the tensions because, believe me, who knows where this thing can lead to. We don't want to hear a case whereas we hear in news that a Ghanaian man killed a Nigerian man. No, we don't want to hear that type of news. We don't also want to hear a news whereas we see that a Nigerian man killed a Ghanaian man just because of all these protests and all these problems that are happening in the two countries. We don't want to hear it. That is why the Miss Udumegojuku traveled to Ghana to see their own Ghana Minister of Foreign Affairs and have a one-on-one talk with him to de-escalate the problem. I mean, what is the difference between Ghana and Nigeria apart from language? That is the question everybody is asking. There's no major difference between Ghana and Nigeria, and that is why people are calling for peace. I mean, Ghana and Nigeria are very close African brothers. That is just the main issue here. Well, we did not say that what the so-called Igbo king in Ghana did was absolutely right. What Nigerians are saying is that if a Nigerian commits a crime in Ghana, let the Ghana authorities deal with the person according to the law. Carrying placards and be protesting against an entire nation is not right. I mean, you are blaming Nigeria for everything happening, for all the bad things happening in your country. Ghanaians were saying that Nigerians are the cause of kidnappings, like as if kidnapping was not in Ghana before Nigerians came. Do you know how many Ghanaians are in Nigeria also kidnapping people too? But we can't say that. Do you know how many foreigners are in Nigeria also committing one crime or the other? We can't say that. So I think we should all grow up here concerning this whole Ghana and Nigeria protest situation. We should all grow up and see the truth right in front of us. Yeah, we should all grow up and see the truth right in front of us. And I really like what the Ghanaian government really did. They really stepped forward and, I mean, de-escalate the problem even before the matter go far. I really love what the Ghanaian government did here. They just stepped in, did the necessary thing to make sure that the protests did not go beyond control. Because I've seen what massive protests can lead to. I've seen the dangers of massive protests. Yes, we all know that protest is good, but I've seen when protests turn to violence, and that is what the two governments do not want at all. That's what we don't want. We don't want to be hearing news as per se one Ghanaian man kill one Nigerian man. No, we don't want to hear that news. Like, Nigerians are very peaceful people. Ghanaians are also very peaceful people. That is just we just have to just learn how to tolerate ourselves. And you can see under how many days now the problem have been solved. You can see just because of two voices, Mrs. Odumeko Ojukwu voice and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ghana, two voices, problem solved. I mean, that is how problems supposed to be solved in Africa. Not just this whole Nigeria and Ghana situation. That is how problems supposed to be solved all over the world, where two people will put their heads together on behalf of the country and talk peace with each other. It's not more to go to war with each other. This problem have not reached something that you won't be carrying protest up and down. I'm telling you the fact. It have not reached something you will carry protest up and down. But we just thank God for life. Well, what do you guys think concerning this whole Ghana and Nigeria situation? Because a lot of people in my comment section, I've not even had time to respond to all the comments in my previous videos concerning this whole Ghana and this. I mean, if you see a lot of Ghanaians in my comment section saying one thing or the other, and some Nigerians replying to those Ghanaians in the comment section, it's a whole different thing entirely. I mean, Ghanaians are not leaving this one behind. They are going to the internet saying one or two things concerning Nigerians that are not actually friendly. But we'll leave that for that. What do you guys think concerning the problem being solved at this point in time? Do you think the problem is solved, or do you think this is just the beginning? What do you actually think concerning this situation right here, right now, in Ghana? What do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. You can tap that subscribe button with notification bell so that anytime we have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Yeah, once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.